Eamon was a peddler. Uh, Back in the old days, before there were Walmarts, before there was Amazon, can you imagine? Little towns in Ireland might not even have a store. And folks would need things, manufactured things you could only get from the city. But how do you get them if there's no store? Well, you'd wait for the peddler. And peddlers were men that would start in the city and they'd buy a pack of goods of all those things people were waiting for. Steel needles for sewing, and maybe thread or good factory-made buttons, ribbons of bright colors and lace for decoration, small toys for the children. That sort of thing. Things you could carry on your pack and things that people needed or luxuries they desired but couldn't get in their little town. Now, I said the peddler would buy these things, which is only partly true. Peddlers were not wealthy men. So usually they had to buy on credit. They'd get the pack, they'd go out, they'd go from town to town and slowly make a loop and come back to the city. And then out of the money that they got from selling all those items, they had to pay for everything in the pack. Well, it was a hard life. But for a young man like Eamon, it could be a good life. Eamon was big and strong. It was easy to carry a pack, even when it was filled to the top. And Eamon loved being out in the sunshine, the fresh air, and an Irish summer. And Eamon loved being his own boss, no one to tell him where to go, and when to sleep, and when to eat. Well, Eamon had gotten his pack on credit and was starting his loop. He'd only gone for a few towns, and that pack was still heavy on his back, although there were now coins and bills in his pocket. Not enough, but some. Well, he just left the town, and he had all those little coins jingling in his pockets, and he had a song he was singing, and he wasn't paying attention until there was a rustle in the hedge just up ahead, and out into the road stepped a bandit with a pistol in his hand pointed right at Eamon. "Stand, young man. Give me your money." Eamon started to complain poverty, and I said, "Oh no, I was in town. I saw the folks flocking to you, and I saw the coins and bills passing by, and I know this is not the first town you visited, so I'll take that money." Eamon looked at that pistol. He said, all right. It's fine. It's not my money. It belongs to the man what sold me the pack and things like that. I'm not going to get myself killed for another man's money, no." And so he eased that heavy pack down off his back and set it down. He said, but could you do me a favor before you go off with the money?" Well, the bandit was intrigued. "Oh, what sort of favor you want?" "Well, it's just like I said. The money's not mine. I owe it to the man where I got all these goods from. And if I show up and there's not enough money, he's going to think that I stole it. But I drunk it up in a pub or hid it under a rock to get later something. I'm going to get in trouble. If I could prove to him that, no, I really was robbed, it's not my fault, then maybe he'll go easy on me." Well, the bandit said, "Well, that sounds fair. After all, he was only after the money. He wasn't out to cause trouble. Oh, what kind of proof do you need from me then?" Because sure, the man was not going to write a receipt. And Eamon thought for a moment and said, I know. Could you take your pistol and could you shoot a hole through my vest right here? So it'll look like I was charging towards you to fight you for the money. I was charging so hard and the vest was flying out and you took a shot right there. Oh, the man would then say to you, sure, I was struggling to keep his money, but you were shooting at me. What about you? Oh, I can do that for you. I can do that. So Eamon held out his vest and the man shot a hole right through it. "Oh, that's grand," said Eamon. "That's grand." Oh, could you shoot one in the other side too? Because then it'll look like, you made the one shot and I wasn't dissuaded. I still kept running and you had to fire again. Oh, well, then the man can't complain. The man said, all right. He took aim and even held us out and shot her right through there as a bullet hole. Oh, that's grand. Oh, you know what? Could you shoot through my scarf? Because it was a spring day. It wasn't full summer yet, and Eamon had a bit of a kerchief or a scarf around his neck for warmth. So, if I pull it out and you shoot right through there, then, I'm really charging, I'm really fighting, and everything's flying, and 3 shots you take at me, well, the man can't complain then, can he? And I said, all right, well, I can do that. So Eamon held that scarf out, and the man shot a bullet hole right through it there. Oh, well, could you barely see that, but it looks good. Oh, it's good. Oh, you know what? It's just be a crowning touch, it would. What if you shot a bullet right through my cap? Oh, because then, I'm right on top of you and we're fighting and we're struggling and the bullet goes right through it, just grazes my head. Oh, well, then he can't complain. Now, can he? Could you do that? Sure, right through the cap. I said, oh no, I can't do that. Oh no, that's all right. That's right. I can hold the cap off to the side. Oh no, I can't shoot your cap. Well, why can't you shoot my cap? Because I'm out of bullets. Oh, you're out of bullets, are you? That's right, they're all gone. Oh, well, in that case, Eamon grabbed that big heavy pack and whipped it around so hard, smacked that man across his head and flung him into the hedge and into the next field. He was out cold. And Eamon, after that pack, back up on his shoulder, and Eamon commenced to singing once more and continued on his way. And that is the story of Eamon and the Bandit for St. Patrick's Day.